YouTube, let's get it. Back with another vid, YouTube. It's your boy Big Gap, and today is day number 6 of the episode number 6 of RC Street Car Week. RC Street Car Week. We're gonna end it off with a bang, baby. This is my Arrma infraction. I built this strictly for course racing. As you see, it has a bitty design body and it has Proline Avenger tires. That's it. Everything else is stock. Only other thing else I did was switched it to my DX5 Pro. This car does have gyro. I'm running on 6S. Those Avengers on this car make this car hook up perfectly. This car, I've won more races with this car in the neighborhood street races than any other car. This thing is a tank. It takes a licking and it runs, man. It runs. This is another one of my favorites. So we out here on 6S. We're gonna get a quick bash around the street, talk about it a little bit, and then we're gonna get out of there. Hold tight, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so this is a stock car. Like I said, if anybody want to get into course racing, this is the perfect way to get into course racing. The only thing that you would have to do is change those horns, because those horns is really for street bashing. So it's for the drifting and the spinning around and the going to light off-road stuff, like, I mean light on-road or off-road stuff. Like you might have a gravel road or a fine gravel road. You can go on it with this, but with the infraction. But if you want a course race, put you the Avengers or even the Power Hobby Pro Beast. Now I haven't used the Power Hobby Beast on 6S, so I don't know if they'll hold up the 6S, whether they'll bust or not. But the Proline Avengers will definitely hold up the 6S. And also the Proline Avengers is pretty good up to like 80 or 90 miles per hour. So if you're doing an 80 or 90 miles per hour speed run, they should hold up. But anything over that, you start getting into the 100 miles per hour, you're probably gonna rip them. But let's go. I'm gonna show you why this thing is the neighborhood race champ. It's fast. I'm running stock pinion, stock everything. Nothing has been changed. And it's a hard car to beat in the neighborhood races. See, we on 6S now, so our speed doubled. I mean, our speed changed, so I can't hit this one as hard as I was hitting the other ones, the 4S cars. But let's take the turn. Takes the turn like a G. Telling y'all, man, they need to make a class for this at real tracks, for the 7 scales at real tracks. I know they have 10th scale, 8th scale, and 5th scale, but they should make a 7 scale class. I ain't talking about drag racing, course racing. Because this thing here is amazing, man. It turns on a dime, it's nice and long, pretty big. Look at it, take that turn. That's them Proline Avengers, baby, at their best. See, now with the stock one, you're gonna drift right though. You're gonna drift every time. But with these Proline Avengers, man, perfect for this car. Look at that. Here's my baby right here, man. This right here wins a lot of races. Then it's an Arrma car. So me, when I race, I'm kind of cautious, but when I drive this car, I'm a little bit more aggressive, because it's an Arrma car. Parts easy to find. They really don't break a lot, you know what I'm saying? A lot of small collisions, if you're doing course racing and you get in a collision, most of the time they won't even break. You might crack your body, or it's a splitter in the front, you might knock that splitter off. But most of the stuff, man, you can just screw it back on and go for it. So that's the great thing about Arrma street cars, or Arrma cars period, is that they're tough, man. So, you know, in areas like this where you're not gonna be able to go 100 miles per hour anyway, but you can still run them in the curves, run them into other cars, and they just keep going, man. And you don't be cautious. Like with my Serpent, I'm cautious, and with my Kyosho, I'm a little bit more cautious, because they're not as easy to find parts for, and the parts are just not everywhere like on here. And they don't have a whole lot of aftermarket support like the Arrma cars do. So this one, man, I just go crazy with it. I just go crazy. When I'm on the track, man, I have no fear at all with this car, none at all. I am running the gyro on this one though, because that 6S power is hard to keep straight. Hold on, y'all, hold tight. Got a car coming out. Coming out or what, bro? Guess not. Let's go. We're back. Y'all see how she digging into those turns, man? Look at that. That's perfect for racing, man. Round the cone, digging the turn, throttle. And with those Avengers, man, you can get it sideways, but it's a little bit tougher to get it sideways. See, you can get it sideways. You get on that throttle hard like that, it'll get sideways on you. Hold tight. All right, we back. Yeah, it will get a little sideways on you if you get on that throttle super hard off the beginning, but you can see the night and day difference of all the other cars that I've driven in RC street car week, because none of them was this aggressive on the throttle like this car. And this is only on 6S. Is that a wheel nut I just lost? Something popped off. Oh no, it's a rock. Yeah, man, this thing, ooh, this thing is fast, man, and you can just let it rip, man, and you don't really have no worries with this car. And that's the one main thing I like about it. Like my Kyosho and my Serpent, like if I wreck those, I'ma catch hell just trying to find a body. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to find a body. But with this Arrma car, you got Bitty Designs make body, you got Proline make bodies. The regular Arrma infraction body in clear, it's easy to get. You can go to any hobby shop and they probably got them in the back. So that just makes it a little bit more comfortable, man. Makes it easy, especially for the guys who just trying to get into the hobby and they want something fast and fun to play with. So I would recommend this car. If somebody asks me, man, I want a good street car that's fast, that I can play around with and have a good time, I would recommend this car over all the other cars, even when it comes to the 3S lineup and the 3S lineup Arrma cars, and you know, it's cars like Vortex and other stuff that's readily available and has great part support. I would recommend this car, because this car, you really don't have to do much to it right out of the box to make it go fast and be fun. If you're a drifter, right out of the box it can drift. If you just want to do speed runs, right out of the box it can do speed runs. You want to do course racing, small change of tires, or you know, some people can race good, so they can drift. They know how to drift and race. There's a guy named Sid who raced with us. He runs GRPs and Hoons because he liked to drift around turns, and he drives better when he's drifting. So I would definitely recommend this car over all. It's a little bit more expensive than most of the other cars, but I would recommend this car first. This will be the first on-road car. If anybody asks me, I'm gonna recommend this. It's the Arrma infraction. I wouldn't, now the felony, I would be hesitant to do a felony because of that offset in the back and finding those wheels and finding aftermarket wheels to fit it and not having to do work on it to go back to the regular back tires. So I would still recommend the infraction first. This would be one I recommend first. This thing is crazy, man. I can drive this car all day long. All day long. In a little while, I'm gonna have to get me some new Avengers. The way I drive it, I'm gonna need some more. Ooh-wee. Take the turn, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. Take the turn like that, man. That's awesome. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh-wee. Got a car coming. This thing is amazing, man. Amazing. Arrma, you got yourself a champion with this one. You can drag race it, course race it, drift it, bash it, whatever you want to do with it. Use it as a paperweight, whatever. This is a monster. But all right, I appreciate y'all sticking around watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, dislike, whatever you like. YouTube. And man, RC Street Week is now over, is officially done. This is day 6. Starting on Monday, we will be on Buggy Week. RC Buggy Week. So, and I'm only gonna do 5 days from here on. It won't be 6 days. It's only gonna be 5 days. So starting Monday, it'll be the first buggy video. If y'all have any leave in the comments if you know of my buggies and you got anyone that you want to see in Buggy Week, it'll be on there. So let me know. But YouTube, and I'm in it.